we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jonglo. Right next to me, we have
Jazeek Constantino.
Jazeek Constantino making his way back on the second amateur fight, June 8th at the heart of San Francisco, Keys Art Pavilion. Now, let's share a little bit of Jazeek. How's your experience? Feels like it, make your MMA debut and fought in the historical building, Cow Palace.
So fighting at the Cow Palace for my first fight was honestly, it was crazy. I didn't realize how big the venue was until I got in there the day of the weigh-ins. But honestly, it was kind of, a nervous experience until I got in the cage. Once I got in the cage, I was just in my element and I was just comfortable.
Nice. Now, on your first performance, what do you think of your performance? Rate yourself.
Honestly, my performance, I wasn't really proud of it. I would rate it a 5 out of 10. I feel like I gassed out pretty early, which I'm trying to work on. I know I'm way capable of a lot more. There was times where I knocked him down. I should have honestly gone for the grappling, but I was just kind of gassed, so I was like, I'm just going to keep him up, knock him down again. But yeah, honestly, it was a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 performance.
Now, what would you do? How do you train differently, prepare for this upcoming fight?
Differently, of course, doing a lot more grappling. I do grappling all the time, but I'm training a lot more jiu-jitsu. Before I was training more striking. More striking, because I knew me and my last opponent were going to bang. We were to stand and bang. Right now, I know my opponent's going to try to take me down. So it's a lot of takedown defense, groundwork, getting up, a lot of that.
No, that's pretty awesome. Now, it's crazy to fight in the Cow Palace. It's
insane.
Like, a huge historical building. The walkout was nice, the shine, the lighting,
everything felt so
plasma good. TV. It was great. Now, this next one, it's also another historical building, Keys Art Pavilion. It's been in San Francisco for centuries. This is going to be another history on the book. Now, let's talk a little bit about your upcoming fight. You're fighting
Rauf Zavala.
Yes, Rauf Zavala. What do you think of him?
I respect him. He's a good martial artist. He definitely is lacking on the striking, in my opinion. But that's okay, you know what I'm saying? We all have our weaknesses. I'm going to exploit his weaknesses, though. And I know he's going to try to exploit mine, but that day I'm not going to have any. So, basically.
Now, what got you into a fighting and training martial art?
Fighting and training, honestly, it was more of self-defense at first. Being in San Jose, it's kind of a sketchy city. I've had some sketchy altercations, so at first I just wanted to learn how to defend myself, and eventually I just fell in love with it.
Nice. And what do you see yourself in the fight game?
In the fight game, I'm just honestly taking it fight by fight, but I do want to get that belt. I want to get that 135 amateur belt, and then after that, I'm just trying to go pro, and then just take it fight by fight.
Now, how old are you right now, Jazeek?
I'm 24 years old right now. 24
years of young age.
Yes,
in the perfect world, how much longer you want to do amateur before you go pro?
I'm trying to turn pro at around 26. I'm trying to challenge myself in the amateurs for sure. I'm not trying to go without really being challenged, because I know in the pros I'm going to be challenged. So 26, basically, that's my goal, 26.
Is there anybody out there beside your upcoming fight opponents, anyone out there at the 135-pound division that caught your eye that you want to fight someday?
Honestly, I haven't really looked at anybody individually. I just want that belt. That's all I want. Whoever has that belt, I'm coming for them. Whoever that is, it doesn't matter.
Yes. So this will be your second fight. Hopefully, the requirement of the Dragon House promotion, fight for the amateur belt, you have to have at least 3 amateur fights, so you don't have to fight 3 2-minute rounds with the shin guards on, and 3 3-minute rounds is a little bit more challenging, more statistically prepared for the turn pro as well, So on this fight, I know you prepare for, Rauf, more grappling. How do you see the fight is going to go down?
I see how it's going to go down. I'm going to take center of the cage. He's going to be a little bit standoffish on the striking. He's going to try to get me while I'm coming in hot. He's going to try to change levels, take me down. But I'm going to be ready for it. I'm going to keep my distance. And I'm just going to go for that knockout.
Nice. Now, do you have a full-time job?
I do. I'm a bartender currently. It would be nice to make martial arts my full-time job. That is the goal. But for right now, bartending's paying the bills. I'm looking at other options. But yeah.
So you work a lot of late night?
I do work a lot of late nights, yeah. Luckily right now my schedule is centered around me being able to train. But a lot of late nights, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a night owl, so I don't mind it.
Do you drink a lot?
No, I'm not a drinker at all. The other day I went with my lady, you know what I'm saying? We got some wine, blah, blah, blah. That's the most I'll drink nowadays, just some red wine, but I'm not a drinker at all.
Yeah. How does that work? Like when you're dealing with all the drinkers every night?
It's kind of a lot, you know. I learned to just kind of like chat them up, you know, but it's fun though, you know. I'm not much of a drinker myself, but I don't judge anyone who does, you know what I'm saying? But I do get those people who kind of, they have a little too much, and I'm like, oh, this guy's kind of an alcoholic, but it's all good. We all have our vices, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It would be kind of good to like give some advice to people that, you know, take it easy on drinking.
Oh yeah.
I see a lot of people drink their talents away and drink their potential away.
They do. I would say if you have like an addictive personality, I would find something healthy to be addicted to.
Yes.
Like me with martial arts, it's my addiction. And basically, yeah, just find a healthy vice.
That's a very good advice for all the people out there love to drink. You know. So now, on this upcoming fight, who do you want a special shout out to, and a training partner, coaches, sponsor? Who do you want to shout out to?
So my main sponsor, Elvira's House Cleaning. Also Nikki Ricky, a Nicaraguan food truck. And then for my training partners, of course, Coach Dave, Justin Davis, Joe Thoreau, Jamie Santana, my BJJ coach, Diego, my wrestling coach, Brian, my training partner, Kunli Jr., Ernest, my coach, basically everybody from the top to bottom of Dark Horse. Thank you guys for everything. You guys made me who I am today as a martial artist. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. You know, now if your opponent watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
I just want to say, Ralph, you know, I'm excited for June 8th. We're going to stand and bang. You're going to try and take me down. I'm not going to let that happen. And you're going to be surprised with what I got, basically. But best man wins.
Do you think the fight will go to distance?
I'm trying to end it, honestly. I'm trying to go for that finish. Last fight, I feel like I could have gotten that finish, but it was my first fight, you know, but this time we're changing things up, and I'm just going to go for that finish. But I'm not going to try to get ahead of myself. I know I'm going to try to keep it relaxed, but I don't think it's going to go the distance.
You think you have a good, stronger, more advantage on the stand-up opponent?
The stand-up for sure. Stand-up's my strong suit. He's definitely liking a little bit on the stand-up, you know what I'm saying? But everyone's got a fighter's chance. If he gets me good on the chin, he can get me. But that's not going to happen, so.
Now, when you start entering martial arts, what's your foundation? You start off as a boxing, or you start off with kickboxing? What do you start
I start off as kickboxing, more American kickboxing type of style. One of my training partners, he's a boxer. He's just purely a boxer. So I've been training with him, you know, getting my hands right. My grappling too, but how I see it is I'm just a pure MMA guy. So everything, I like to say I'm a little bad at everything, and everything makes up a good MMA fighter. So yeah.
Now, how long have you been training martial art in general?
Martial arts in general, I would say since 21, almost 22. At Dark Horse since I was 22. So, you know, a little bit newer to the game, but it doesn't matter to me, basically.
Now, you're fighting in a 135-pound weight class. What do you walk around weight right now?
Right now, honestly, I walk around at, like, when I'm healthy, in shape, 142.
Damn.
Pretty light, yeah. For the goal in the future for pros, I was thinking flyweight. Probably flyweight, yeah. Last cut, I kind of got ahead of myself. I was 139 2 weeks out. 2 to 3 weeks out, and then I started eating a lot. I was like, oh, I can eat good, you know, saying
and then all of a sudden you get
148 in a week. I puffed up to 148, and I had to lose 14 pounds. Yeah, 13 pounds in a week. So I was a little tight fight day, you know what I'm saying? I was hitting the bike a little too much. But now I know. Now I know, just take it easy, don't get ahead of myself. Yeah, basically.
Learn from yourself.
Yes, sir.
Now, here we go. Now, if people want to get a hold of you, buy a ticket, come watching you fight, how can people contact you?
People want to get a hold of me, you can find me at Jaseek on Instagram, JASEECK. Shoot me a DM, I'll answer, and basically, yeah.
Do you have like a Facebook?
I have a Facebook, but it's more like for family. I haven't really used it.
Just IG.
Just IG, basically. My Twitter too, or my X is, I haven't used it in a while, but just look up my name, Jaseek, I'll pop up, and yeah.
Now, on this upcoming fight, if everything goes well, hopefully you're fighting on the August 17th,
yes,
back
sir.
to the Cap Palace again. That will go for the number 3 amateur fight.
Yes, sir.
And if they come off the win, 3-0, maybe the 4-0 will have a shot on the title.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty awesome. For more information about this upcoming fight card, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. And don't forget, guys, subscribe and register on our upcoming grappling event this Sunday at the Dragon House training facility. So making sure you guys register on a grappling submission only, kids and adults. And then on this upcoming event, June 8 at Kezar, it's another huge stack card, about 25s on the card, between 12, 13 amateurs, and 6 or 8 professional fights is gonna go down. So 3 title fights on the line, and potentially have a female fight too. So do not hesitate. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Give me some love and support. And any last word you want to say to anybody out there?
I just want to say Elvira's house cleaning, and I'm gonna see you guys June 8th.
Now, you born and raised in San Jose?
I was born in Puebla, Mexico. Actually, came here when I was 4. Lived in Mountain View, moved to Tracy, and then I moved out to San Jose. So I've kind of been all over the place, but yeah, I'm settling down in San Jose, making it my home, and yeah.
Do you have a big family in San Jose?
I don't actually. Most of my family is all in Mexico. The only ones that are here in the United States is my mom, my dad, my brothers, and then a bit of my dad's side, but most of us are all in the motherland.
Did they come and watching you fight?
Honestly, my brother did. My mom and dad wanted to come, but honestly, I didn't want them to see that side of me yet. You know, I'm their baby boy, so I don't want them to see me as like a killer yet, but maybe next show. For the title, they'll be there. They'll be there for the title.
Hopefully draw the crowd.
Yes, sir.
Draw the crowd down here. And the family in Mexico, they can also watch this event live stream pay-per-view nationwide, and then just order your pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com. And I am Jong Lo. Today is April 23rd?
23rd.
23rd. All right, we're about a month and a half away to the big showdown, 6 weeks out. So let's do it. And June 8th, we'll see you guys. Any more fighters want to get on this card, DM me. Get a hold of me on Instagram, and that's it.
Yes, sir.
All right, good to have Jose Constantino making his 2nd amateur fight, looking at a false record, trying to make it 2-0. And I'm Jong Lo signing out. See you guys Tuesday.